Welcome to the Liquor and Cannabis Board's video series from the Cannabis Social Equity Program. These videos will help you learn about the application process for the Cannabis Social Equity Program under Senate Bill 5080. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Licensing Social Equity at lcb.wa.gov. The email is linked in the description below. In this video, we will review the licensing process for successful Cannabis Social Equity applicants. Registrants who meet the qualifications for the program and receive the highest scores will proceed with the licensing process. Please note, when selected to move forward by receiving high score or winning double-blind lottery in case of a tied high score, you will be eligible to apply for a cannabis license as a social equity applicant. Let's review the licensing application process. This process has 3 phases. Phase 1, register your business with the Secretary of State. Phase 2, apply for a business license with the Department of Revenue. Phase 3, licensing application process with the LCB. Keep in mind, each agency will have their own fees associated with their application requirements. Be sure to visit the Secretary of State, Department of Revenue, and Liquor and Cannabis Board's websites for the most recent cost for each fee. Phase 1, register your business with the Secretary of State. After evaluation and scoring by the third-party contractor, if you are selected to move forward to apply for a social equity license, the first step will be to form your business structure and register with the Secretary of State. Businesses in Washington State can operate under various structures. Consider contacting an attorney, accountant, financial advisor, banker, or other business and legal advisors to determine which entity structure is best for your business needs. Please note, if you choose sole proprietor ownership or general partnership, you will not need to register with the Secretary of State. You can review the different types of business structures on the Secretary of State website, linked in the video description below. It's important to note, the people listed in your 51% majority ownership of your business who qualified for social equity cannot be changed. The remaining 49% of your business must be determined by this point of the process. Phase 2, apply for a business license with the Department of Revenue. Once you have registered your business with the Secretary of State, you will need to apply for a business license through the Department of Revenue's Business Licensing Service System, also known as BLS. After you've registered your business and applied for your business license, your application will be forwarded to the LCB to begin the cannabis licensing process. Phase 3, licensing application process with LCB. Once your application is received by the LCB, the social equity team will verify the people on your application are the same as those listed as the 51% ownership scored by the third-party contractor. After your application is verified, the social equity team will make initial contact to get you connected to the LCB's portal and discuss the licensing process. Please note, finding a location and securing funding has been the most challenging part of the social equity process, according to feedback from the first round of social equity applicants. You are strongly encouraged to start securing a location and funding before starting the journey to open your business. Be sure to check with the local jurisdictions to review zoning and permitting in the area you're looking to be located. Once you have found a location, email the address to the social equity team at licensing-socialequity@lcb.wa.gov. The social equity case manager will review your location to see if it meets the distance requirements from restricted entities outlined in RCW 69.50.331. To review the distance requirements, see RCW 69.50.331, linked in the description below. If the location meets distance requirements and you wish to proceed with the location, your application will be forwarded to the cannabis supervisors for assignment to a licensing specialist senior, also known as an LSS. The LSS assigned to your application will contact you to schedule an initial phone interview. This interview will provide an opportunity for you to share information about your business, learn about licensing, receive an overview of requirements for cannabis licensees, and time to ask questions about the Cannabis Social Equity licensing process. For a full list of requirements for a cannabis license, check out the link in the description below. After the initial interview is complete, the licensing specialist will ask for documents relating to the startup of your business, such as business structure, financing and startup cost verification, lease or purchase agreements, floor plans, operating plans, personal and criminal history statement, and public posting notification. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at licensing-socialequity@lcb.wa.gov. Stay up to date with the program on our website at lcb.wa.gov and subscribe to us on YouTube for more videos.